you believe in the Constitution? I said, certainly I believe in the Constitution. I thought this was some kind of test. He said, do you believe in free speech? I said, yes, I believe in free speech. He said, will you come and give us a free speech? So, a free speech is what I'm going to do today. And remember, you're going to get about what you pay for on free speech. So, it's good to be with you, and thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for having Constitution Day. Setting aside some time to think about what's important and what the Founding Fathers thought about when they created the Constitution under which we live today, and which was aptly referred to as, we got people all over this world today defending our Constitution. Unfortunately, some of them may lose their lives today. So you can be here enjoying freedom in the greatest country in the face of the earth. Men and women all over this world defending your rights and your freedom. The Constitution is a great document. It's probably the second most important document you can read other than the Bible. The Founding Fathers that drew up the Constitution relied on the guidance they received from the Bible to implant so many rules and regulations and stipulations in the Constitution that it guarantees you your rights and freedom. I read both. If you only had time to read one, I'd recommend you read the Bible. And I know in your classwork you'll be studying the Constitution. You'll understand. But it's important that you stop and reflect upon what the Founding Fathers did over 200 years ago, put in place a document that today is still looked at and is still envied all over the world. Mr. Bridges mentioned how important it is and how wonderful it is in America, and he's right. We are the only country in the world where people lined up early this morning in their country to get a visa to come to America. I was in Panama a few years ago for the military, and we got out real early and we're going down this street and there's a long line of people as far as you could see. And I thought, why are they lined up so early? And they were lining up to try to get a visa so they could come to your country and enjoy the freedom that you and I have. So I know you studied the Constitution a lot, and I know that I'm going to change a little bit. I want to talk to you very briefly about three important issues. I want to talk to you about honesty, integrity, and respect. Let's start with honesty. The first thing you've got to do is be honest to yourself. Honesty is so important, but be honest to yourself. Don't mislead yourself. Don't try to do things that you know are not right and you can't get by with. Be honest to yourself and be honest to your friends. And also be honest to your family, the teachers, and the people around you. Honesty is a trait that is very important in character. Nothing is better than to be say he's an honest or she's an honest person. You can say a lot of things about a person. Saying they're honest is extremely important. Let's talk about integrity. Integrity is doing the right thing when sometimes it's real easy to do the wrong thing. Sometimes it's real easy to cheat on a test. You might get by with it. You might think, hey, it's okay, I'll just do a little cheating. I got extra copy of the test. But what's it do to your integrity? Or taking something that's not yours. Taking something that does not belong to you, certainly sometimes you might get by with it. But it destroys your integrity, and somebody's going to know about it. Talking about your friends, or telling false stories about other students or other friends, that destroys your integrity. Let me tell you, when you tell falsehoods about some person to one of your friends, let me tell you what that friend begins to think. Well, if they'll tell something bad on that person, will they do the same thing to you? And that destroys your integrity. Integrity is a very important trait. Now, let me tell you something that worries me today is bullying in school. Now, I say that because I can assure you there are people in here today who are being being bullied and there are people who are bullying others. That's wrong. That's just wrong. Shame on you and shame on anyone who does that. Everybody under the Constitution has the same rights. Nobody deserves to be bullied. No one deserves to have someone picking on them. We've all seen it. I used to think the teachers picked on me when I was in school. Some of you may think the same thing. And when I taught school, I had students that said, well, Coach, you picked on me. Well, let me tell you, a lot of times, that's not picking on you. It's trying to get you to do better. It's trying to get you to see what you're capable of. But don't be bullying people. If you're bullying someone, shame on you. And if you have a friend who is bullying someone, remember, if they'll do that to someone else, will they do it to you? And those doing the bullying will eventually find their friends going the other way, leaving them because they understand they're not doing right. So if you know someone's bullying you, you want to improve your integrity, you have an obligation today, and that's to go and tell the teacher. No one should have to dread to come to school because someone's going to be bullied. Now I know 90% of you in here that doesn't apply to, but it seems to be a trait that's spreading all over this country. Whether it's on the internet, whether it's on Facebook, whatever. Remember, the Constitution gives each of us the same rights. All of us occupy about 12 square feet. If you're 1 foot wide and 6 foot high, I saw some football players that take up a little more than 12 square feet. But we all have the same space. Honor a person's space. It's theirs. And don't be bullied. And the last thing I will leave you with is honesty. Again, you've got to be honest with yourself and respect. If you don't respect yourself, how can you expect someone else to respect you? So begin by respecting yourself and respect those around you. You know, every faculty member here today, every teacher came today, and they come every day with one goal. One goal. And that's to help you prepare for the outside world. To help you in education. They don't come for any other reason. They do it because they love it, and they do it because they want to make you a better person. You've got to show respect to your faculty, to your staff. If you don't do that, you have a character flaw. And you need to sit down and assess where you are. No one could be more respected than the teachers who pride themselves every day to help you. Respect yourself, respect your friends, respect your parents, and respect your faculty and staff. They're here for you. That's the only reason the faculty and staff is here, is for you. So I'd ask you to respect yourself. That is very important. Respect your family, your parents, and your teachers. I would leave you with one other thing, and I'd like to ask the seniors, all the seniors, would you stand, please? You're a senior, stand. First, I want to congratulate you. Wow, you're a great-looking group. Congratulations on reaching this point. I want to talk to you for just a moment, because sometimes in the early summer, you're going to walk out those doors. You're going to graduate. Hopefully we all are, but you're going to graduate. You're going to walk out into a world that doesn't owe you anything. There's nothing out there that owes you anything. But you're most fortunate in the fact that you're going to have the opportunity to walk out into a world that will provide you the opportunities that few people ever have. The opportunities to live in America and to do what you choose to do. So I want to tell you one thing. You've been prepared by your teachers. You're ready to meet the world. But there's only one thing that you totally control. One thing. And that's your attitude. You and no one